Hi, this is Emil. Let's take a closer look at how the portal works. Let's go through the different parts of HWG Cloud. We will use demo account for this. Select dashboard from the menu and you will see the current status of the sensors. Sensors that are OK are shown in green. Red, sensors in alarm, out of safe range. Orange are sensors that do not operate. Gray are disabled sensors. If you click Show all sensors, you will see a list of events, status changes for each sensor assigned to your dashboard. To edit the data displayed on your dashboard, click Edit and select the devices you want to display on your dashboard. Edit the location and device group selection in the same way. Always save your setting. You can also create your own dashboard. Click Select a dashboard and then click Add a dashboard. In the device list, as in the dashboard, you can see the status of each device. You can filter devices by device type or family. You can use full text search based on alias name. You can sort them by state or alias name, or change the view to the table view. Click the device. In the device detail, you can see respective sensors, their statuses, current values, and SD safe ranges. We can see the assignment to device groups and location. If we scroll down, we see a graph with the values. We can change the graph display according to your needs. We can adjust the measurement interval per day, per week, per month, possibility custom. As a reminder, HWG Cloud shows sensors readings for the last 10 days. We can set the time zone. We can limit the displayed data using the sliders at the bottom of the graph. By clicking on the individual legend items below the graph, it's possible to hide selected values. If the device measured multiple parameters, for example the PWR unit, display them by selecting units. In the Edit menu, as we saw in the previous chapter, we can edit the device alias name or other settings such as time zone or description. In the Edit section menu, we can hide the sensors we don't want to show. Action setting will be dedicated to the next chapter of our academy. If we go to the Sensor tab, the navigation is similar to devices. We can choose to view sensors, detectors, outputs, or search by state. You can filter sensor by device type and units, or use full text search based by alias name. You can sort sensors by state or alias name, or change the view to a table view. In the sensor detail, you can see actual color, which shows the status, current value, SD safe range. We can see the assignment to the device group and sublocation. The measured values are shown in the graph. As well as for device, we can adjust the measurement interval. Use the sliders in the bottom of the graph to narrow your selection. We can print and download the graph or values. In the Edit menu, we can edit the sensor's alias name or description. We can modify the SD safe range value. These are the minimum and maximum value for the sensor and are used to set alarm to define the status of individual sensors. The next chapter of our Academy will be focused on the detailed setup of actions. We can assign device to individual locations. We can add new location as well. We can edit address or add additional sublocation. Individual sensors should be assigned to a sublocation. This is another way to better navigate between sensors across devices. We can create individual device groups by assigning to individual locations and device groups. Helps you better navigate between your devices. Multigraphs tool is not relevant for HWG Cloud. This tool is only for the paid version of the Sendes technology. In the Setting menu, as far as actions are concerned, only emails alerts are relevant for HWG Cloud. SMS and phone alerts are a service provided by the paid version of Sendes technology. HWG Cloud is free and only supports email alerts. We will learn more about actions, notices, targets, and templates in the next chapter. Reports are only for the paid version of the Sendes technology. Permission groups are not relevant for HWG Cloud. There can be one user per team. The user section allows to manage team user and his rules. For more information, see the user selection and the help tab. Or HW Group websites, the product section and software tab. Or the support section and application notes. Please complete the short test that follows this chapter.